So I have returned once again today, actually, with a stream of Initial D. Hey there now, YouTuber, do believe in thee. That rhymes, 10 points. Just me staring at the screen for like 10 seconds, waiting for YouTube to actually kick in any second. It doesn't. For some reason, it just won't. These actually are good to go, though. So you actually have retouched for some more Initial D. On this, we actually are going to finish with the Shingo arc, I believe, which I believe is episodes 14 and 15. And yeah, oh boy, Takumi's pissed. He's going to go down there and be like, bruh, vibe check. I'm like, yeah boy, yeah boy. So actually can't wait to see Takumi just go in there and just like evolve the drift, as the episode's actually titled. Oh my god, my brain just stopped. Ohio gozaimasu, that's what I was looking for. My brain just legitimately stopped. Ohio gozaimasu, Genki desu ka? My brain's been absolutely destroyed recently. I just finished off like a really long 3-week project, and now I'm actually finished. I'm actually free, so I can actually now continue doing my normal thing at not a really random intervals. Right, I do believe that actually are good to go on YouTube and Twitch and Twitter. We certainly are. So you actually can in free watch this thing now. So actually watch this thing in 3, 2, 1. So watch the thing absolutely now. I still do appreciate the, like, I say every single stream, I do really appreciate the actual warnings that do not do this in real life. It's not a good thing to do. It's like, bruh, I don't know. Imagine being able to actually pull off an inertia drift though in real life. You'd be able to talk to town. But yeah, I mean, this show just gets better and better each time. I have no idea how it does it, but it just keeps on getting better and better. Like you watch a show, you're kind of like, bruh, this is getting even better. You can't understand it. You're like, this was already good as it was. How's it getting even better than it was beforehand? But alas, there is the power of Initial D. Initial D just keeps on getting better and better each time you watch it. And yeah, I must say, I kind of like each character actually introduced as well, because they actually kind of have their own, like, they have their own reasons as well, even though I guess Shingo kind of represents the more, I would say, antagonistic, like, character, because beforehand everyone had a reason for why they did what they do, essentially. Like, Keisuke was, like, holding on to the pride. Same thing, kind of, with Nakazato as well, but with Shingo, he's just kind of an arsehole. So I want to see what actually happens with him. See Takumi just basically just kind of give him the vibe check of the century. So we actually haven't changed opening just yet either. Which probably ends after this arc, or changes after this arc, I should say. Was it just around the world this season? I can't remember. No, it's into the night as well, isn't it? If I remember. It's just like you just don't do what you did, essentially. You just don't do. Takumi's kind of like, bro, that's just not right. I still do believe Duct Tape Deathmatch actually is a really good name for a band. I do honestly wish these came out on Blu-ray in England, but they won't. Because for some reason just won't release this over here on Blu-ray. This looks so nice in Blu-ray. At least you have Funimation, but still would love a Blu-ray release of this actual anime. One thing I do actually wonder, will we get the Fabled Tournament arc? Will we get it? Because theoretically speaking, it's actually a shonen anime, like, at its core, so I wonder actually Volume 3 to get a tournament arc as well. But it's true, Shingo was kind of an arsehole for doing what he did. You don't go and hit a person from behind. So that's just not right, bro. It's not even being bae. It's not even being fam. That's just being an arsehole. But I do actually like how much Takumi's actually changing as a character, though. Like, kind of upholding a sense of justice as well. Kind of being like, yeah, that's not right. Let's go and sort that out, basically. I kind of like that about him. Because once again, he does seem as if he's a calm boy. Like, he just kind of gets on with everything. But he actually doesn't really have that side to him as well, and I actually kind of appreciate that about him. Also found out today the actual third stage of this anime is actually a movie. It's not actually a season. I was like, oh, I always thought it was actually an anime. Well, anime series, I should say. It's only a movie. He does his own vibe, bro. He is his own vibe. Bit calm about that. So yeah, he might go down a cliff. It's like, Takumi's too cool to do that though. The cliff would see Takumi just falling down, be like, bro, I've got you, and just lift him back up. He thinks that. He thinks that. But will it come to fruition? That's the question. Will it be like that though? Would it be like that though? Do life be like that though? That's the real question. They're adorable together. They're really adorable. Props to this anime actually having a convincing romance as well as the actual racing itself. Props to this anime. I like that about it as well. I still do really appreciate how slick the actual drifting is in this show as well. Like you play Need for Speed, you know how like you know drifting's kind of hard. It's not something you can just pull off randomly. We can technically speaking, but you gotta have that skill, bro. do kind of wish in the heyday of like Need for Speed we actually might have got an initial D game as well. I hope, but the hope is already gone. Need for Speed's basically dead at this point as well, so... Oh man. It could have been cool to actually have a collaboration with one of the racing games, actually get initial D like mode in it or something. That would have been awesome, but alas. Takami's got the resolve. Takami has the resolve. He's going in there, boys. It's gonna be one of those episodes gonna be like just like this the whole entire time. I can really imagine just constantly looking through your hands. You're like, bro, it's too close, man. It's too close. Because duct tape isn't normal tape, bro. Duct tape's the real shit. I must admit, these ain't cool vibrations. These ain't cool vibrations at all. Must admit, not feeling cool vibrations this week, bro. But you don't know the legend of Takami, though, do you? Takami can just do it because he's the boy. He's the BOI. This is terrifying. I've got to admit, bro. He probably will be able to do it, but it's gonna be really, really damn close. Like, that's the problem. Like, the cars will get so damn close to the actual, like, what they call railings, I think. Bro, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. Woo! Oh, he's cleared it. He cleared it. He cleared it. I guess now this show actually does teach you, do not duct tape your hands to the goddamn steering wheel. It almost did. I must admit, I was feeling that one. That corner was like, oh, bro. That corner was bruh, essentially. That corner was like the bruh of corners. You don't want to do that corner, bro. It's like everything in the show is an art to it as well. So there's an art to probably like the whole deathmatch duct tape thing. You have to kind of master before you actually kind of do it. Because everything he actually has in Free learnt beforehand, it's got to kind of go out the window because he's doing something completely different, essentially. And I kind of like that. So just this early on into the whole entire storyline as well. See? It's one of those things that it's like, he's kind of like going headfirst into something, well, basically going to the deep end, essentially, is what the term's called. It's going to the deep end. It's actually kind of, it's actually quite cool to actually do it this early on in the whole entire storyline, because he actually is, in theory, kind of putting his life on the line, essentially. It's actually kind of very interesting. He's taunting him now. He's taunting him. He's taunting him. Taunting. A very British accent came out during that whole entire like sentence. Taunting him, not taunting. Taunting him. I do love how nonchalant people actually say things in this show as well. Like, oh yeah, by the way, he might fall off a cliff. It's like, what? Everyone's calm about it as well. It's the way racing goes, bro. He's vibing. He's vibing, that's why. So probably we'll get this show finished off this week, hopefully, this time around. And then probably we'll start Utena after this point, I think. Once actually then I'll start season 2 and then watch the movie afterwards of this. Because to Takumi actually is like nothing, bro. I was gonna say, like, at one point, like, Takumi should just said, okay, you know what? Let's do 2 hands duct tape to the actual what's it called? The actual wheel. It's like, but what about the gearbox? Like, oh shit, boy. I guess we've got to use our feet. He's just got to take his foot off the pedal, like, for 1 second, change the actual gear, put it down, and carry on. That'd be an interesting kind of battle. Ooh. Bro. Bruh. That's just not right, bro. He's like, oh shit. Oh shit, a new drift. Woo! Woo! He did it. Nah, if it wasn't pure luck, that's pure driving skill. You cannot have luck when it comes to driving. You gotta have pure skill as well, bro. That was skill. Boy, did that. That was skill. Oh, he's getting worried now. He's sweating. Boy's sweating. This show is so goddamn good. I said that quite a lot, but goddamn, this show is good. Oh man. Oh man, can't wait. Can't wait to see how this whole entire thing concludes. Possibly, maybe. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, this show is special when you think about it. This show's very special when it comes to, like, just being the most absolute, like, king of, like, racing anime, I guess. I don't remember any other racing anime to my recollection. It's not very many from my memory. Well, my memory's terrible anyway, so don't question me on that. But yeah, I don't know. This show just has something, bro. It's just like the best. Like, Takumi just keeps on getting better and better each week, or each episode, I should probably say. He keeps on getting better and better each time, and then you just have everyone else who just kind of like everyone proves to be an even better adversary for Takumi as well, and I kind of like that. It's a very different kind of feeling. It actually doesn't really work to actually kind of progress What's otherwise a really good narrative in its own, but it actually makes it even better, to be honest, because you actually want to see how Takumi does in 3 then take out these characters, because it turns into a rewarding experience. It's not just, oh yeah, he won a race. He's actually won a race. You're like, oh shit, he won a race. It's that feeling you get. It's that hype you get. Once again, it reminds you a lot of like a shonen anime. The hype you get from like when Ichigo defeats like a Hollow or something like that, or defeated any of the actual people in the Soul Society as well. It had that level of hype to you, like, yeah, boy. Or even Naruto, for example, as well, or Goku as well. It has that same level of hype, but it's done through a different lens. It's done through the lens of a car, and I like that, because it's actually one of those things. It's actually not a very utilized idea. A car, you see a car actually have this level of hype, like, yeah, boy, all right, I want to see where this goes. It's so goddamn good, and Takumi's great. Takumi's great. Just pulled off that drift like it was nothing. He went whoa and went bam. I'm back. And I'm like, bruh. Okay, alright, I like it. Takumi's Fury. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we have 11 episodes to go, I believe, if I remember correctly. 11 episodes, I think. So I can't wait to see how this whole entire thing just keeps on getting better and better. Shit, boy. These actually also have 5th stage as well, isn't there? If I remember correctly. But I don't think it actually is on Funimation, which kind of sucks. Well, let's get through the actual good old Funimation logo and also then the actual PSA. There we are. Right, let's actually reset this. Let's put on Twitter, actually watch episode 15. Alright, I do believe that actually are good to go, but are we there? Yes, we are. So, quickly we'll actually check something. Right, we actually can in theory carry on. Right, so let's actually start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Let's start this thing absolutely now. Oh, this doesn't change opening. Oh, it's waiting, bro. Anticipation. But yeah, this show is like, oh, so good. It's like it's Kino, bro. It's Kino. That what everyone uses the internet to describe like the good shit. It's Kino, bro. I can't get enough of it. It's like your brain just kind of just goes, you know what, lad? All right. I like it. I like it a lot. I just don't know. It's just the racing itself is just so dynamic. You just kind of like, you lose yourself in it in a way. And not just that, you kind of lose yourself to actually also then the actual world itself. The world itself is actually quite interesting. I like how there's actually like multiple like hello, how's it going? There's multiple like there's multiple what's the word? Teams. That's the one I was looking for. That's the one I was looking for. There's actually multiple teams out there that actually all have their own way of racing. I actually kind of like that because it's dynamic. It's like a team of characters in say like a shonen anime. I said it a lot, but it's like that in a way. It's attributed mainly to that whole entire feeling, and it just works a lot better here as well because different teams have a different way of working. You actually want to know how they actually do in theory, kind of go about doing their thing. It's interesting. It keeps you on your toes. You're learning. You're always constantly learning. You're not just seeing Takumi's way of taking out an enemy, you're also then seeing how the enemy wants to take out Takumi as well. It's cool. It's awesome. It's interesting. It's fantastic. I love how the show opens up again with the actual like the swag moment. The swag moment. Takumi saw like an epiphany during that whole entire thing. He's like, I can do it. I know what I'm doing. It's like, yeah, boy, do it. Gets you so hyped. I love it. At least now I won't just have to recommend Fire Punch to people that actually say what should I get into. I'll be like, watch Initial D as well. It's fantastic. You will love it. It's good. It's so fucking good. I love this show. I wonder if when Takumi was actually going through that whole entire like that circle, was he actually seeing the cool vibrations? Was it just like the cool vibrations as he was doing it? Because that was the case. That's actually how he did it. Because it was cool vibrations. Well, almost cool vibrations. There's still a lot to go. There's still ways to go before he actually gets to that point. Takumi's just like Takumi's a loose cannon now. Takumi's just going for it. He don't care. You piss off Takumi, bro. He's not having it. He's not having it. To say he's having it, he ain't. He ain't having it. Oh shit, he's sweating. Boy's sweating. The boy's sweating. Bro, we need Initial D anime again. I suppose he's doing MF Ghost now as well, so hopefully we actually get anime of it as well. He's so pissed. He is so pissed. I love it. I love it so much. He's so angry. Shingo was trying to do like a casual bump and just piss him off a little bit. It just awoken like the 8-6's like inner like ability. Is like, bro, man, he's gone done goofed. He's goofed up now. He's unleashed. He's unleashed. I would be too, to be honest. I would be too. God damn. Takumi's seen the cool vibrations. He's seen those cool vibrations. He was like, oh yeah, I could just get rid of him. It won't be a problem. Bro. Underestimate the protagonist once again. That's the fundamental flaw. It's like in JoJo, the same thing happens. Everyone's like, you won't get me. I'm the 2 pro boy. I'm the 2 pro boy. And then the actual protagonist is like, bro. I don't think so. And vibe check essentially. He's so pissed. So angry right now, I love it. Oh my god, he's getting so close. He's kind of like he's okay, but I don't think Takumi's driving at this point. I think it's the 8-6. Takumi's become one with the 8-6. Actually, just it's kind of taken him over. He's gonna get out of the car like, where the fuck was I? Oh, what's gonna happen here? Will Takumi just be like, bro, no, and just like, just piss him off even more? I wonder. Bro, you can't do that. Shit, boy! Did you just play like a damn fiddle? I'm sorry, did you just play like a damn fiddle? There's no way in hell that Takumi just actually just foresight the whole entire thing went, boy! There's no way in hell he did that. Did you see that slick? The slick just turn. So slick. It was clean. Fucking love this show. It's so good. God, this show is so brilliant. He just teased him so badly. He went, no. He's done. Shingo's done. Absolutely done. Can't believe it. It was so goddamn good. So good. Can't believe it. I'm still getting over that whole like the slick turn. He really is. he really is unbelievable, that boy. That boy is someone else. Guardrails, actually, what they're called. They're called guardrails. Not, what do I call them? They're called guardrails. I'm telling you, he wasn't driving. It is kind of true though, like, he did in theory lose his cool during the whole entire thing. I mean, it's understandable because the deal was an absolute a-hole, but he did lose his cool and then actually hurt the car in the process. I guess it does, though the win is there, it's not entirely the win, bro, that counts. It's like the car's damage in the end that counts the most. Still very impressive what he did though, I must admit. Cannot deny it's an impressive, like, that was an impressive bro moment. It's so goddamn good. Holy shit. Goddamn love this show. It's so good. This is essentially the hype I got watching JoJo. Like, this is the hype I had watching JoJo for the first time. All those years ago at this point. And hopefully actually not get, like, bumped by some random dude on the road as well, because poor Itsuki still though. Brush is kind of like he's accepted reality at this point. They actually kind of like that they actually didn't very tell us about what happened to Sora at the end of it as well, because it actually is like, it actually was an accident, like a full blown, like, Jesus Christ Almighty kind of moment. So it does actually kind of then tell you a lot about the secondary characters within this world, like how they do for react to what actually doesn't really happen, even in street races as well. It kind of does. It is a life or death scenario. It's not just, oh yeah, by the way, he won the race. Like, lives can be at stake in the whole entire thing as well. It's not just that. I really want a car that actually has its lights that go up. It's so goddamn cool. Though I do actually wonder what the rest of the show will actually be gearing, pardon the pun, towards in the end. Will it be about the whole thing with Yosuke now? Oh, oh. He goddamn fixed it. I do actually wonder who his mysterious character actually is, because she clearly knows a lot. She clearly knows. She knows things, bro. She knows her stuff, so I wonder what's going on here. Itsuki was kind of like that feel where no GF, and this episode actually ended on that feel when possible GF. Yeah, she might have got a date. The show's good. The show's very good. Oh! It is change, bruh! The ED has changed. Bro. Do you actually kind of like how you get music video as well? It's not just the actual anime ending. It's actually also a music video to go along with it. That's kind of cool. But yeah, God, this show is brilliant. That whole entire moment was just so... Ooh, it was good. My blood was pumping. I was like, bruh. The entire time. This show is just so goddamn brilliant. Just, talking to me as well. Just, so good. So good. Do you actually kind of like how Shingo actually kind of realized a lot after the whole entire battle as well? But it sounds like he actually didn't fully kind of get like grounded to reality in a way. Like, he actually wasn't kind of like, oh yeah, I'm the best thing ever, essentially, after that point. He actually kind of realized, well, shit, boy. Well, shit. I kind of like that, because one of those things, the show does actually kind of then pose that whole entirety at the end of it. It's not just, oh yeah, by the way, he's the same character as beforehand. He essentially doesn't fully realize a lot about who he is. The same thing happened with Nakazato as well. Nakazato kind of went, oh shit, I lost. Kind of realized that he was kind of a jackass about the whole entire thing. The same thing with Shingo as well. Shingo was kind of like, well, shit, afterwards. It's a realization kind of thing. I actually kind of like that, because it actually doesn't theory, it becomes something more, if you get what I mean. It's not just, by the way, it's a race that actually he has to win. It's also like a grounding moment for the actual characters, especially the enemies as well. Ikutani's just basically been the bro's feeling it. We'll find out next time, I guess, what happens next. But God, this show, it's so good. I say a lot, but fuck, this show is good. You know, you kind of get like you know, when a person's like, when a person says, you're like, bro, this show is good, like, okay, I believe you, bro, I believe you, but you kind of like, oh shit, this show's fucking good. It's that feeling you get when you kind of just be like, yeah, this show's good. But yeah, I mean, I like that. I like the idea of the victory in the show as well, because the whole entire thing with the victory with Shingo wasn't necessarily like as if Takumi actually won the entire battle. It was essentially still kind of alluding to the idea that Takumi didn't win. He kind of won, but he didn't win entirely. He was still kind of like, he wasn't there. The actual person who won the battle was the actual 8-6, technically speaking, because he actually didn't. It overrode his whole pardon the pun. It overrode his whole entire like perception of what was going on. Actually, he just continued. Like, he actually had a complete disregard for the actual car itself, the actual road itself, and everything else in between. He didn't care. He just went for it. And I actually kind of thought actually was a very interesting idea, because don't get me wrong, there actually is moments like this where the actual protagonist actually doesn't really lose control. Same thing happens in Kaguya-sama with our son. He actually he completely loses Ishigami loses control of actually the whole entire scenario, and that's actually what leads to the whole entire thing that happens. The same thing kind of applies here as well. He didn't really lose control, pardon the pun, but he didn't really still win. But it was actually at what cost? And the car was the cost of it all. The car was beaten up. It wasn't good afterwards. It wasn't destroyed. It was just it was roughed up. It was roughed up a lot. But it kind of proves you there and then, like, there's still a long way to go. He hasn't fully controlled what's going on there. Like, his emotions are still kind of like, they need to actually kind of be ironed out, essentially. Like, its emotions is kind of still like almost like a litmus test for the whole entire battle. We understand why he went the way he did, because it was valid why he kind of turned into like this. He unleashed the kind of like the actual inner driver he actually wanted to be. But there's still this idea that he actually probably could have gone about in a different way. And it's a very valid idea. Like the idea that he could have just kind of not lost control, pardon the pun, and actually kind of continued and actually kind of just went about it normally. But then again, would he have won the battle? Because essentially the problem was Shingo was the issue. Shingo kind of egged him on. Like that was the problem. Shingo kind of went, I'm going to piss him off. And actually he didn't really piss him off, but little did he know how much he wouldn't really piss him off, to actually to the point that he tried to then tie the entire thing, actually then ended up losing control completely, and actually then totaling his car. But then again, I actually like how Bunta didn't really say, yeah, though you've won this, you haven't really. You kind of still, there's still something lacking within you. You're changing. It's actually, it might not be for the better. Who knows? The wait and see. But I do actually kind of like that idea, because it actually is then feeding into this whole entire idea of what the future can in theory bring, especially for this whole entire anime. Will there be moments where Takumi actually loses control in the entire race, and then so he actually kind of takes him over, and actually then he becomes this like unhinged driver? Who knows? Will someone get hurt because of it? Who knows? I actually kind of like that. The uncertainty kind of puts it in you. It's a very interesting show. It doesn't just pose, here's a race, go forth bro, but not just that, there's a lot more to it. I actually kind of like that about this show. So yeah, I mean, have to wait and see what happens next. Actually doing very like where the show's going. It's really fucking good. It's brilliant. I love it. So yes, as always, we'll end off the show in Japanese. So, ご視聴ありがとうございます。僕の動画を面白いと思ったら、いいねやチャンネル登録をお願いします。So, with all that said, I've indeed been the driver. Actually, have enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole on YouTube and doing free. Leave a like, because indeed it's been quite a bit. Actually, have then enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole on YouTube then doing free. Leave a sub, because indeed it's been quite a bit. Actually, have then enjoyed this whole entire show as a whole on YouTube and doing free. Follow me on Twitter, or join the Discord as well, because both do help me quite a lot, and both then tell me when streams go live and any other streams I do as well. But until next time, with some more initial D. See you guys later. Bye for now.